When hinges creak in dullest movie theaters, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the concession stand. Whenever projectors flicker, though the technology is very digital, that is the time where ghosts are present. I literally pulled that out of my ass, PerGron. I'm proud of myself.
You were literally just saying you wish you had time to write one, and it seems to me
Yeah.
Are you
And I was like,
gaslighting
you
me?
know what? I'm gonna just go for it. I think that could have gone a lot worse. Oh God!
Is this a pie moment?
I feel like after that pie project, PerGron, I feel like literally the entire imaginary community is going to be paranoid about gaslighting.
Yeah, it was shown that it can be done.
Afui, I'm glad you're here. Awesome. Okay, I'm sorry, PerGron.
Oh, no,
so
good.
Afui to you was actually an extra in this movie. So yeah, Afui, when I made this stream, I definitely was hoping that you would pop up, and here you are. You have manifested yourself like a ghost. I'm kidding. All right, Koski is here. He says this is surprisingly something I might like. So yeah, PerGron, I'll throw it to you. What did you think of this trailer?
I thought it looked good. I don't know if I can say it looked great, but it definitely looked good, and I'm definitely excited to watch it. It feels like they definitely captured the haunted mansion of it all. I just hate Jared Leto so much.
Yeah.
And I don't think...
If the trailer's any indication, I'm hoping that they're kind of going in a direction of like, okay, let's show Jared Leto's face is like infrequently as possible.
Yeah, as little as possible. Just... but yeah, the movie looked good. I just hate him so much.
Oh, I do too, my friend. We are very much in the same boat with the Jared Leto hate. I mean, the dude is a literal cult leader creep. Like, he is a bad person, just straight up.
I wonder what he's going to do to his cast members this time.
Oh my God.
You think he's gonna, maybe he'll actively haunt them in their homes.
Just set up like elaborate, like Home Alone style, like home invasion techniques. Oh my God.
To spook them.
Okay, yeah, Koski, stop giving him work, guys. No one likes him. Absolutely, Koski. I am with you, bro. I am with you. Afui, Danny DeVito is, in fact, very cool. Sorry?
Danny DeVito. Oh, I forgot what just give him Morbius sequels. That's all I want to see him in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm very excited for the Danny DeVito of it all. I'm also very excited for the Owen Wilson of it all.
Even though it just basically feels like Owen Wilson playing Owen Wilson.
I love when Owen Wilson plays Owen Wilson. Like, he's my guilty pleasure actor.
Totally.
Like, he's not good. Or he can be good. He's usually not good. Unless it's Marley and Me.
Yeah.
But I just love him. I really do love Owen Wilson. And obviously the world loves Danny DeVito. And if you don't like Danny DeVito, you don't deserve to be part of the world.
Koski says, I feel bad for poor Danny DeVito. He doesn't need Jared Leto in his life. Danny DeVito had the superior eccentric co-star in Taxi. Yeah, absolutely. No question about that.
or just Always Sunny.
Yeah, right.
Just the whole cast.
But then he gets on set of Haunted Mansion, meets Leto, and he's like, fuck this guy. I could just see Danny DeVito having the same contempt for Jared Leto that Daniel Craig does in Glass Onion. I don't know if you've seen Glass Onion.
I love Glass Onion.
Yeah. So that Jared Leto gag in Glass Onion was legitimately one of the funniest parts of the whole movie for me.
It is.
Let's see. Afui says he was the reason that we toured the dang graveyard with the Nicolas Cage pyramid. He was filming we were filming on the other side of the cemetery. Yeah, that's a thing. The cemetery stuff is going to be in the same cemetery that Nicolas Cage has this weird pyramid structure in place.
That's wild.
So my history with this movie has been pretty crazy because, like, I think the stars more or less like aligned with the fact that this is coming out almost exactly 20 years after the Eddie Murphy version.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously, like, the Eddie Murphy version, I don't hate it. I really don't, but I just feel like they made a mistake by leaning so hard into the comedy and the whole, like, oh my God, Eddie Murphy's whole, like, evers and evers, where you can trust your real estate for evers and evers. I'm like, fuck you, Eddie Murphy. That line still haunts me, for evers and evers. It's like, God, you named your character Evers just to have that one joke. Anyways, so with this movie, I'm very much kind of like, I think it looks good. I think it looks solid. And I love the atmosphere it's conjuring. There's a couple elements of the trailer that I'm very curious about. But at the same time, with this movie, there will always be a what if factor of what if we got the Guillermo del Toro version.
Right.
And it's such a, because that Guillermo del Toro version, when that movie was actually like, you know, when he was making the rounds and saying like, oh yeah, guys, I'm touring the ride and everything. It's like, that was legitimately like one of my most anticipated film projects ever. Like that, there was so much potential there for him to do a Haunted Mansion movie. So yeah. But ZK does point out it actually does look scary, which, yeah, it does. It does. So we will get into that. All right. With that in mind, do you want to just the Del Toro version would have been great. Yeah, I feel like the Del Toro version is kind of like the shadow hanging over this movie, unfortunately. Although I feel like Muppet Haunted Mansion was kind of like a good palate cleanser to kind of get us away from the expectations of what the Del Toro version could have been.
It was the opposite of whatever the Del Toro version could have been.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I feel like because we got a Haunted Mansion movie that was so lighthearted, I feel like this is going to be like, this is clearly not going to be as dark as whatever Guillermo would have come up with. But,
right.
Yeah, okay. So Afui says it's a good movie. I'm glad I finished work in time for the stream, but I could hop on, but it's late. Have fun, guys. Yeah, no problem, Afu. I'm really glad you were able to pop on for this. All right. Koski says, I always like when spooky children stuff actually tries to add some genuine scary stuff, though. Yeah, and absolutely. There is some genuinely scary stuff in this trailer that we will break down. All right. PerGron, do you have your eyes on the comments by any chance? And he's gone. He's gone. Oh my God. Wow. That's that is funny timing. All right, guys. Shit. Did I do that? God, I literally. Okay. What's up? Uh-oh. You there?
Hello?
Hey. Okay.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked leave instead of comments.
Oh, geez. Okay. That's funny.
that was on me. I'm on mobile right now, so I clicked in. I'm like, I fat fingered.
I was like, did I do that? Did I will him out of the stream just by saying his name?
Yeah, don't say my name. Don't even perceive me, to be honest.
Well, I like how you're still just, even on the podcast, you're running with the dark PerGron username.
Yeah, it's my villain era.
I don't even like, how did that even come about? I feel like I missed that.
It was the rock walls.
Oh, it really was just the rock walls that did it?
It really was just the rock walls.
Oh, Jesus. All right. PerGron and I have a running joke about rock walls, but I don't want to bore people with the details of that.
I was genuinely at the rock gym last night making all the jokes.
Were you really?
I took a break from climbing.
Okay,
to listen
you
to
know
podcasts.
what? Again, this is what I'm saying. Pi has ruined the Imagineering community with his fucking gaslighting stuff because I straight up don't know if I believe you. And it's Pi's fault.
It's all Pi's fault.
I still don't know if Pi was actually in the parks or if that was an old photo he used. I'm honestly inclined to think it was an old photo. I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyways, everybody who's not Chaos Cat has no idea what we're talking about right now.
No, but if you love rock walls, give this video a thumbs up.
Oh my god.
Unsubscribe.
That's what the Haunted Mansion should turn into. Just one big
giant rock wall. I agree.
Yeah. Oh my god. Could you imagine if Disney tried to do that?
The haunted rock. Oh, the little pegs, they slide in and out.
Oh my god.
There's an MC Escher staircase section where you don't know if you're climbing up or down.
All right. Okay, so PerGron, you do have eyes on the chat right now?
I do. I'm looking at the chat right now.
Okay, well, I am going to open the screen share, and
right.
I will not be able to see the chat. So it's like, if the chat's coming in too fast, I don't want it to like interrupt the the flow of the conversation or anything. But just keep an eye if you do see some stuff that's worth talking about in the chat. All right. So let's just go ahead and get started here. Some ominous shots. Okay, so obviously what I really like here is that I feel like in most media of the Haunted Mansion, they either just go with the Florida Mansion or they try to make it like kind of like an amalgamation of the Florida Mansion and the Disneyland Mansion. Mm-hmm. Here, this is set in New Orleans. This is very definitively the Disneyland Mansion.
Yeah, like I've never been to Disneyland, and I knew like the moment I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's the Disneyland one.
I think the most distinguishing thing with the Disneyland Mansion are the 4 big columns.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Should be rock walls.
Right. So, oh my god. So, I mean, there are like, it's funny because my usual podcast co-hosts, they said like, oh, I don't know how much there is to talk about here. And I'm like, you guys are clearly not that familiar with the ride because there's a lot of Easter eggs to go over with this thing. This door being one of them, like this door that's right out of the corridor of doors.
Are you screen sharing? Because I'm not seeing it.
I am screen sharing.
Okay.
And you're not seeing it?
No, I'm just seeing the frozen Danny DeVito.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's because I have to. Okay, I thank you for saying something. Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Everyone look at Danny DeVito while we talk about things you can't see.
I know, right? Okay, so yeah, this door, like definitely an Easter egg, especially that doorknob. I feel like the knob itself is kind of iconic. Mm-hmm. Because the Haunted Mansion is one of those things where it's like literally every single piece in the Haunted Mansion is iconic to a certain degree.
Right. You could rebuild the mansion with the merch that people want from it.
Right. Hold on, I should put on the captions here. So I do like the angle of having Rosario Dawson as a single mother with a son. I feel like that's a lot better than the Eddie Murphy bullshit that we got. I get the light. I'm gonna light a vanilla candle, and it's gonna be a game changer. Is it though? That made me laugh. That was a fun gag.
It was. That was a good line.
You know what they should? You know what candle they should light instead?
What's the name of it? The Magic Candle Company. The Magic Candle. The Magic Candle Company. Get a candle. Sponsor us, please. We'll talk about.
Yeah, they should just light up a Haunted Mansion Magic Candle Company candle.
Yeah, that would be great. They should.
Oh my god! What if that's just like blatant product placement in the movie?
Yeah, they turn to the camera and they go, "The Magic Candle Company."
And then offhand Disney just pops up.
Yeah, he does make a cameo as the Magic Candle Company sponsor.
I would legitimately not be surprised if offhand Disney made a cameo in this movie somewhere.
I'd definitely like it. I doubt it. I doubt Disney would give him the honor.
I know. I feel like at this point, offhand Disney is kind of like my favorite Disney YouTuber right now, currently.
He's definitely my favorite to watch. He's my least favorite because he added lines to the People Mover.
Oh, yeah, right. I feel like Living with the Land, too. I feel like Living with the Land got a lot more popular because of him.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a cool ghost, right?
It is.
It's actually a very cool ghost. I really like this design. I'm guessing it's going to be called Constance Hatchaway. I'm hoping it's going to be Constance Hatchaway.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, this is a big moment right here. Like, you know, because Dragon was kind of asking me, like, are there really any big moments? And I'm like, the Black Knight, dude. The Black Knight. That's pretty significant. Like, that's a deep cut right there.
No, Dragon, there's nothing.
I mean, I don't want to poo-poo him, you know, and honestly, I was a little bit of an asshole, like, in my attitude. Like, I was like, really? You guys don't want to do Haunted Mansion? Great. So I feel bad about that. But still, it's like, I don't know, like, just right in the get-go, before we even get the Disney logo, they're throwing the fucking Black Knight at us.
Right.
I mean, the Black Knight, that is not, like, a piece of, like, you know, like memorable iconography from the Haunted Mansion. That is squarely in urban legend territory.
Right.
Oh, I don't like that logo. I don't know. That logo is just way too bright for this movie.
Yes, for this movie, absolutely. I like it in general. I
like it a little bit better than I like the previous logo, but yeah, for this movie, they should have done something with it. And here's Owen. Okay, so this is what I'm saying with the Hatbox Ghost. Like, if we keep the Hatbox Ghost to shots like this, I think it could be very effective. Yeah. Especially because we know the man who is playing him is actually evil.
Right.
So there's like an extra scare factor there. But seriously, I really hope that we keep to this kind of like, you know, aesthetic with the ghosts where they're kind of like far away and looming. I really like the look of this.
Oh, but you know they're going to like pop up right at the screen. It's going to be a quick little jump scare, and then it's going to be Jared Leto, and he's going to be like, hey, I'm the Hatbox Ghost.
Oh, dude, I sincerely hope not. I sincerely fucking hope not.
It's me, Jared Leto, the Hatbox Ghost. Watch me put my head in this hat box.
Oh my god. Oh god. You know what? Jesus Christ. Okay, now I'm just picturing Jared Leto going to the local morgue and being like, I need some severed heads that I can mail to my co-stars. Because I'm playing the Hatbox Ghost and I need to strike fear into my co-stars in a realistic way.
Let me send it to this child, this actual child.
Oh my god!
Hey, kid.
Dude, seriously, if I was any sort of person on that set, I would have made it like a personal fucking goal of mine to keep Jared Leto and this child as separated from each other as possible.
Turns out they're best friends.
Oh my god. Okay, so here is something that's really interesting. Of course, we see Owen Wilson, Lakeith Stanfield. This is Madame Leota, apparently, or maybe not.
I thought Madame Leota showed up later.
Did she?
She's played by Jamie Lee Curtis, isn't she?
Right, you're right. Okay. They just have very similar costumes.
Yeah, that's what's the actress's name?
This is Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure about how I feel about her character. I don't know what she is going to like, because I kind of feel like her vibe is very much the same kind of vibe as Madame Leota.
Yeah, I think isn't it like one of them is a realtor, one of them is like a. Let me pull it up real quick.
Are they really going to have a realtor in the Haunted Mansion movie again? Please no. Can we just be done with that as a plot point?
A priest, a professor, and a paranormal investigator. So
okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense with her getup. What about Danny DeVito?
I actually have no idea.
Because honestly, with Danny DeVito, I always got the sense he was going to be playing like a hitchhiking ghost or something, and he's
I thought he was going to be a ghost.
Yeah.
So Rosario Dawson, the child, paranormal expert is Lakeith Stanfield. The psychic is Tiffany Haddish. The priest is Owen Wilson. Oh, and Danny DeVito is a historian.
A historian. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So I really like all four of those kind of core roles. I think it really does. All four of those roles kind of fit in nicely to the Haunted Mansion motif, I think. And obviously, like Danny DeVito just being the cultural icon that he is, I'm sure he's going to be like super memorable in whatever moments of screen time he gets in this movie.
And he'll be the most underused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. I could see that.
They're going to be like, oh, we already used him for Dumbo.
Oh,
nothing gets better than Danny DeVito from Dumbo.
So I actually do kind of like this comedic beat with Lakeith Stanfield. Just the whole like pass $2,000. What's the address? I feel like that sets up Lakeith Stanfield's character pretty well because like I kind of take him as almost like a Zach Baggins style guy who's almost kind of trying to exploit the paranormal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not as Zach Baggins. That dude is a lot. Like
they should have just hired Zach Baggins.
I'm just saying like that, you know, like he oh god, Zach Baggins is kind of getting into Jared Leto territory himself.
Imagine getting just Ghost Adventures to do this movie.
Oh my god. You know, it would be cool if they did a teaser trailer that was literally just like Zach Baggins showing you around the set.
That would be kind of cool. And then he was like, "Oh, it's Danny DeVito. He's a ghost." And Danny DeVito, like, "No, I'm not a ghost." And then Jared Leto pops up on screen. He goes, "Hey, it's Jared Leto." I'm like,
oh my god!
Ghost. Watch me toss the severed head at this child. Disney 100 logo.
Oh my god! All right, this is a really fucking cool moment. I think that really gets the vibe of the ride down.
This was so good. This was my favorite part of the trailer.
Yeah,
by the way, in the comments, they're saying that Danny DeVito should have been Gus, the hitchhiking ghost, which I agree.
That's what I definitely thought. I mean, he's a splitting image.
Yeah, and they're just more Leto hate, which I wanted to bring up.
Oh my god, Leto. I'm very glad to hear the Leto hate. Yeah, that is just played so well. It's like classic Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, did you watch offhand Disney's video on it yet?
Yes, I did.
Where he thinks that could be the ghost host.
Potentially, I'm not gonna lie. I don't necessarily think this movie needs a ghost host per se.
I guarantee there's gonna be a narrator, and it will be one of the. It'll probably be Danny DeVito. I think this is my theory. It's gonna be Danny DeVito. He's gonna come in. He's gonna be like, years ago at the Haunted Mansion, but like in a Danny DeVito.
I could see that.
And,
yeah.
And then at the end, it's going to be revealed he was a ghost the whole time.
I was gonna say, I really wouldn't be surprised if that is a twist that they play with him. I really wouldn't be.
I don't know if it's him, but one of them is going to be a ghost. I
mean, they have to be, right?
Or maybe all of them. Maybe they all are.
I don't know. I hope it's not all of them.
I don't think Lakeith Stanfield will be.
Yeah.
He doesn't give me ghost vibes. But no. I feel like it's going to be either DeVito or Wilson.
Okay, this is just like an instantly iconic Danny DeVito shot.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go. Taking away the... Oh, man. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Going on here. Yeah, taking away the doors and windows.
Real Skinner.
The endless hallway. I mean, I don't even know what the hell's like. Offhand, Disney basically said that this looks like a real life changing portrait, which is kind of intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to freeze frame on the one time where we actually see him.
There he
Look
is.
at him. Look at him.
There's our boy.
That's just what he looks like in average everyday life now.
Yeah, there's no CGI. That's just Jared.
Seriously though, it really does look like they're going out of their way to make him not look like traditional Jared Leto.
If they just make him look like that the whole time, you know, it won't be the worst crime they've ever committed.
Right.
They're saying maybe Danny DeVito and the other actors are just for the trailer. And the twist is that Jared Leto plays every single character.
Oh my God. I mean, it would be neat. I doubt this is going to happen, but it would be neat if the Hatbox Ghost was just a presence who never spoke.
Yeah, give me the non-speaking, not looking like Leto.
All right. So, okay, the stretching room is legitimately like an exciting thing to see play out in live action, especially because it looks like super accurate to the ride.
He did such a good job at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I like how the portraits are like just a little bit more stately, but they're still very much the ride portraits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is also probably Constance, I'm guessing.
Oh, with the axe, absolutely.
Yeah. I get the sense that Constance is going to kind of like start the movie as a bit more mysterious, and then as it goes on, like I'm guessing that this is going to be from the third act, where she's like fully revealed herself.
Yeah. I'm getting the vibe.
This is awesome. This is fucking awesome. You know what my favorite element of this scene is in the ride itself?
What's that?
If you turn around, if you like, you know, like kind of turn your head back behind the Doom buggy, you can very clearly see just like the tiny claw that's being projected to make the shadow. Yeah, you can very clearly see it just rotating, like, you know, behind a beam of light. Anyways. Oh, I mean, just this shit just looks perfect, man. It really does. It really does.
Yeah, the ballroom scene and the stretching room. They really, I'm not convinced they didn't just film it in the ride.
I mean, to be fair, I honestly think Muppet Haunted Mansion kind of had like that vibe of like it actually felt like it was being filmed in the ride. And what I appreciate about this is that, well, it does feel like the ride. I also appreciate that it doesn't feel like they just copy and pasted the sets from the ride. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they're certainly taking design motifs from the ride for sure, but they're really trying to, I feel like, build it out and make it more grand.
Right.
All right, there's Madame Leota.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, hold on. Because who opens the door for her? Okay, it's just random. I think this is a flashback. I think offhand Disney's on point with that.
Yeah.
At least I hope so.
Have you seen The Lion King on Broadway at all?
Yes.
That costume just looks like the Nala costume.
It does. Yeah.
It looks so. I straight up thought until I looked at it for like more than a second, I'm like, is she just wearing the Nala costume?
My vibe was like, I feel like she just wanted to keep wearing the crazy costumes from Everything Everywhere all at once.
Yeah, she probably just never has taken them off.
Right.
She's probably just refuses to give them back.
Oh my God. I will say with Madame Leota, like, I definitely hope that we get some crystal ball action with her, of course, and that is a flashback. I think if they somehow tried to do some bullshit like Madame Leota origin story where she ends up in the ball at the end of the movie or something, that would irritate me.
I imagine with the butlers that it's going to be a flashback.
I would hope so. I would hope so. Yeah.
I really hope they take her and they put her in the back seat of a car.
Oh my God. Oh God.
That's almost all that I remember from the 2003 movie.
I just remember from the 2003 movie, I was horrified by the idea that they would have like Eddie Murphy in a levitating chair in the Madame Leota scene.
Oh yeah.
Like that was exactly where I thought they would put the Eddie Murphy animatronic if they did put one in.
I thought you were just going to end the sentence with, I was afraid that Eddie Murphy.
But seriously, could you picture it just like, hey now, Ghost, let me down, Ghost, let me down.
I can absolutely see
I'm not screwing around, Ghost. And that would literally just be like the vibe of the Madame Leota scene.
I can absolutely see that happen.
Right.
Like I can see it so much that I think you're gaslighting me into thinking it didn't happen because I can see it now.
You can hear it too.
I can hear it. I can see just this, looking like the Ellen Ripley in The Great Movie Ride, just this plastic face.
Oh my God.
And he's just floating around, and she's like doing her thing, and just like yelling, "Let me down, let me
down, Ghost, let me down."
It's me, Eddie Murphy from 2003's The Haunted Mansion.
Oh my God.
I'm here, look.
And then literally all the ghosts would just be asking about Jim Evers.
Oh, I'm so glad they didn't.
Could you picture that though? Like the fucking ghost host is like, yes, we're on our way to a party that's being hosted by the Master of Ceremonies, Jim Evers. And then like you go to the I don't know, like who are other characters that talk to you? Like Constance Hatchaway is like, I'm looking for Mr. Evers to be my next groom.
The singing busts are just saying his name. just over and over and over. Oh my God, you're going by the hitchhiking ghost and he's in there banging on the glass. Oh, like there's no hitchhiking ghost. It's just like he's on the other side of the glass banging, trying to be free. Oh my God, I can see it.
All right. Let's focus on the thing that we actually have in our reality right now that's actually looking good.
That might be the scariest part of this movie is what could have happened to the ride.
There's the car.
There's the car. Oh, is Madame Leota's head back?
She very well could be.
She probably is.
Oh, God. Okay, I don't know. This is Owen Wilson just being Owen Wilson, but it's charming.
It's like, I love him in The Night of the Museum. And it just feels like that.
Well, they're going to be deader, okay? I don't know. That is a pretty decent comedic beat to end out on. And I do, generally speaking, I do really like the fact that this trailer does kind of like have the, the ride balance of the scary versus funny. Look at all my recommended videos, everyone. That's just a sneak peek into Tiki's life right there. Lots and lots of Jenny Nicholson.
These are all videos I've watched.
I'm sure. I'm
looking at your recommended right now, and I'm like, I saw that one.
Yep. I was playing in a game, in an ORG, and one of the hosts like saw my recommended videos in a video I posted, and it was like the 3-hour like Arlo Breath of the Wild video, and it's like I don't even like Zelda, but I will still turn that video on just to fall asleep to.
Just give me a 3-hour video. I don't even need to care about the topic. Just give me a 3-hour video essay.
Oh my God, dude, you and I are fucking like, we are spirit brothers for that. Yes. I very much relate to that. But seriously, a Jenny Nicholson like 2-hour video, just perfect.
Her 4-hour video on that weird theme park.
Oh, Evermore, right, yeah.
That got me through a lot.
I would have gone to Evermore when I went to Lagoon in June, but it was not open yet. And I'm actually like watching her video about it. I feel like I dodged a bullet.
No,
like that would have taken away a Lagoon day for one, which I mean, like judging by that video, like Lagoon is a very funky, almost sort of rundown park, but it's got a lot of charm to it, and Evermore just kind of doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Koski says, I'm loving how everyone in the chat agrees that Jared Leto was a mistake. I think Jared Leto just as a human being is a mistake.
Yeah, Jared Leto, he feels like something that came from another dimension and just shouldn't be here and is actively harming the planet.
Uh-huh.
He's actively harming our reality. Like he'd be a great, not him as a character, just Jared Leto would be an Avengers level threat, I think.
Oh god, that's like the Phase 6 villain.
It's just Jared Leto.
It's just Jared Leto.
and he's not aware he's in a movie either.
And the Avengers are all like, guys, fuck.
And they actually kill him.
We fought Thanos, but I think we've reached our limit here with this dude.
And at the end, they actually either kill him or he kills all of them, and it's real.
Oh my god! like Avengers 6 is literally just like a fucking snuff film documentary of Jared Leto murdering all the MCU cast members. Oh god. Lagoon in June sounds like it's supposed to rhyme, but it doesn't. Koski, I made a very bad mistake with Lagoon because I went Father's Day weekend. That was not a good day to go. Okay. Oh God, Chaos God. I'm not going to read that comment, but I agree. Let's see. Owen Wilson. I'm not quitting until I get to say wow in Loki. If that means Loki getting 50 seasons, I'm making that happen.
Did he not already say wow in Loki?
I don't know. I think he must have.
I feel like he did, but maybe we're just being gaslit.
My big thing with Loki is that they absolutely cannot end that series without him on a jet ski.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah, they have to. All right. Anyways, folks, I think that's it. I think we pretty much run the gambit on this trailer. So, yeah. Big thanks to Chaos Cat, Koski, Z and K. I think that's the only. Oh yeah, all fooey to you, like popping up. Very happy to have her tonight since she was an extra in this movie. So very happy that she popped up.
The star, really.
Right. I mean, she was on set for a few days, so like I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see like if we can actually spot her in that movie, but.
I mean, the most I've been in a movie was a shitty Hallmark Christmas movie, so. You know.
Well, the most I've been in a movie is a shitty student film that I filmed in Discovery Kingdom. So you've got me beat there.
You know, I've met Candace Cameron Bure, so that's my claim.
Okay, Koski, give Mobius a jet ski. How about give Morbius a jet ski?
Give Morbius a jet ski.
All right, and with that,